check out the daily. Have an ironclad run. Chimera, your starting deck is a fusion of all characters. We get 3 defends, 3 strikes, a bash, a survivor, a zap, and an eruption. So it is a little bit damage heavy and no way of getting back into Tranquility. However, we have purple cards today as well. So there's a chance of getting back into Tranquility. There's also Lethality, so we're starting with 3 strength. So 3 strength with eruption and ironclad cards like Sword Boomerang and potentially even a Heavy Blade. I think this is where Heavy Blade really shines, where you're looking at 3 strength. You get like 1 of the strength power cards upgraded, you're at 6, and then you get double damage. You upgrade, so that Heavy Blade does like 50 damage now for 2 energy, and if you're in Wrath form it's 100 damage. That's kind of the perfect value for strength value, maybe a little bit more, like you can push up to like 10 strength. As soon as you get any higher than that strength wise, you're better off with like the 1 cost cards. But and once you get to stupid level strength, it just doesn't matter. Heavy Blade costs too much then. But I think today it could potentially be good. Let's check it out. Okay. Elites. Wow, there's only one way to get 2 elites. I think it's still worth it. We drop a campfire for it, that's okay. Very lackluster after the big game hunter one we had yesterday. There's an early store, might be okay. It's better than having all the extra fights. Lots of fights today. Eruption should speed things up though. Zap is kind of pathetic. Especially considering we've got 3 strength. So I think if we... Ooh. If we get a removal option, I think that would be... That would be what goes. Gonna be weak. Not attacking, so... Just have a follow-up. Nice early attack value. I think Zap has to go. It's just rubbish. Could get an Anger in. Yep. Talk to the Hand is amazing. We do not have AoE. An Eruption would be bad right now. Way of getting into Calm would be really good. I mean, we can talk to the Hand. Strike, what's that, 17? And it will give us some block. And then put a Defend out. Go for some AoE from there. We can take some damage though, right? Yeah, a little bit. There's 17, yeah. I'm more concerned about the weak because we're going to want to kill this dude next turn. He's like really not good. Okay, so we can kill that. And we won't be weak. We should be able to kill the other dude. Okay. So purple guy's the priority. Thunderclap is totally fine. Getting vulnerable in. So now it comes down to whether we want to be in Wrath form or not. The answer is yes. That'll deal 18 on top of 12, which is 30. Good. Bottled lightning. So you need a skill. Fortunately, talk to the hand is an attack. Maybe battle trance. Opening battle trance is probably good. And we need to decide whether we want to Highlander or collectors. I don't think we're going to make the collector mark. I much prefer the play of a Highlander attempt. No duplicates. Although multiple talk to the hands would be a good option. That'll make us take 4. What are we up against? That's Hexaghost. Oh, I gotta get health down. Gross. I was saying that'll make us take 4, but that'll heal us back to full. Iron Wave with Talk to the Hand is 8 and 8, so that's fine. Unfortunately, the last elite there, and we don't want to be taking damage on the elite, but Vajra's very nice. But I don't want to be lowering health into the elite, but we have that Hexaghost turn to deal with, and it sucks. Disarm's really nice. That would have been a good one to get in a bottle. Oof. Well, we want to talk about losing health. This is where it happens. Maybe. Okay, so it's either going to be Sentries or Lagavulin, and if Lagavulin hits us once, it's going to be for, I think it's like 18? So we don't want to be too low, and we're going to be resting. Not resting, we're going to be upgrading, so we're not going to... So we need to drop down to like... I'm going to have to do it on the next fight, though. We do some here. I guess we do some here. Plus we need to consider the 12-point heal. That we're going to have 18 points of healing over the next 3 fights as well. Like, how low do we get? This is one of the weirdest things, I think, in this format of the game. Is that trying to intentionally lose health so as to have a different attack value coming in off Hexaghost. It's just really weird. It's weird. So I've got to factor in 12 health. I mean, ultimately I want to be on 23. So after 12, I've got to get myself down to 11. But that means if we don't perfect Lagavulin, we die. And we can take 1 hit on Sentries. Oh, they only die if we... if we don't block that turn at all. So we're looking at being on 11. Hopefully. Try block 4. Oh, that'll kill in future turns now. So 12 doesn't work. I need to take one more. Just in case my only attack doesn't. So this is where something's wrong. Like, I need to take 1 damage. Or 2. 2's fine. Hey Crit, how you going? Oh, you got... Is it birds? How to block it? Yeah, you don't block it. You just got to beat it, right? You just got to bring them down. So it's sentries. So we don't die if we take a hit. We don't want to take a hit. So we can... I think we pretty much have to go for... We can attack, follow up. Top to the hand is not going to get us anything. Can we kill one of these outside ones and block? So we've got like 11, 22. With an attack potion, maybe? Maybe take the Iron Wave for the block as well. Uppercut's a little bit better, but then I can just play a better card here. So I can Survivor an Iron Wave, and that blocks everything. We can... Plus, if I Iron Wave, I can follow up for extra damage. So we get 20 damage. And that'll put me back on 3. So we get attack... Play that, I'll still have 3 energy on 20 damage. And then we're looking at like 41. So I can't get this guy. I can get that one out though. $22. And hit it with 2 strikes. No, that's... And save that for a future round. And that an Iron Wave's so clutch. So what have we got here? 7 and... So AoE wise we've got 7 and 8, so 15. And another 9, 24. I can armaments one of those, like the Consecrate or something. We need to kill this guy. What's the upgraded Consecrate do? 8. 27. So what I've got to do is get that guy down to 27. Which he'll be vulnerable as well, because if we bash, 30, so I just need to... Oh, I can't, I need to play the 3 on that. Okay. That's fine. So the thing too is I can erupt right now and then deal a lot of damage. Alright. Unceasing top, okay. Seeing red's fine. I've got angers. I've got an anger in the deck. We've got an unceasing top. Unfortunately, I've got a bottled battle trance. But I think seeing red's fine for something like this. If that had been combat, I would have just worked out how to get onto a nice amount of health for Hexaghost. That could have been combat. We want to remove something. Follow-up's really good. I wonder if I want the... We could probably cut through Fate, get rid of a couple cards. Yeah, I think that works. Scry works really well because of Unceasing Top, so you can get rid of rubbish. Drawing into burns are going to be possibly the worst thing. Collected with battle trance? No. You've got to get 4 of them. That's unlikely. So the other thing is, do we want to erupt? If we can get disarm, erupting's fine. So it's kind of a thing, like I want a thunderclap first to take advantage of the vulnerable, but I also want to know if I can erupt or not. Okay, so it's potentially going to be there. I don't want to erupt yet though. If we don't get the kill, well, I mean we possibly get the kill if we erupt. That's a tough call. What's the chances we don't draw this arm? Fairly high. Alright, just leave it. I don't have weak. We get to 12. We can get to 12. Yeah, collective battle trance. You'd have to have a. You'd have to be have modifiers that are going to mean you have lots of cards. It's possible, but I don't know if I'd go for it this early. Medkit right about now would be good though. Okay, so if we can draw into the anger, which would be really nice. It means we could have played it this turn with vulnerable, but also then we would have had the extra anger ready for the shuffle, but we just shuffled without it. Let's see if we can get a vulnerable. Zergos, but dude, thanks so much for the raid, man. How you been, buddy? Alright, we did it. So now it comes down to where if we think we can pauper. I think so. Hey, okay. So energy for elites is really important. And boss. Runic Pyramid, though. It does mean we're going to bank up. Unceasing Top might not play as well. Fair enough, Zergos. Fair enough. Is that a game you actually play, or is that a game you watch while it plays? There's a little bit of conflict here. On one hand, we do get to keep the cards that we really want to hold on to. You took a house and upgraded a Ragnarok? I didn't see a Ragnarok. Usually Act 2, the biggest issue is not having 4 energy for the non-elites. I mean, not having it for elites is tough, but some of the non-elites are brutal. Trance is weaker with Pyramid. It's a 1 card in a 20 card deck. If anything though, it'd give me reason to... Can I remove it? And it just removes the bottle as well? That's true, it's bottled. Yeah, but you only see it once. You know what I mean? Like, you only see it every 20 cards after that. So it's good to play, because it costs 0, so you get a better opening hand. And then, because of the extra cards, it's almost like you get a free look at what's on the top of your deck, plus the option of, do I want to play it now? And with Pyramid, you'd be like, cool, well, I can save it to play it next turn. Whereas sometimes you get a really good opening hand with a Battle Trance in it, and you're like, well, I want to play these cards, and I don't want to draw into anything good, but what if there's something better? So you get to be greedy with no punishment. I think too, with Pyramid and Trance, if your hand's already full when you draw into it, you just play it. And it doesn't matter that it only draws 1, because your hand's already full, but it allows you to rotate, or you hold on to it. The biggest issue with Pyramid is 3 energy in Act 2. But we're only going to have 3 energy anyway, except for potentially elites. It's a really tough call. Being able to choose what you play when you play it's very strong though. It's close. And like, elites are important, so having 4 energy on elites is important. But the downside is probably die to regular fights. We could avoid regular fights though, by the looks of it. That's 3 elites there. Okay. We're gonna go that one. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yuck. Okay, so we've got to pull those down or get a freebie somehow. So we're definitely got to pull one of these on the ground, right? So that's going to happen. And now we trance. And we go Thunderclap. Follow up. Consecrate. It's fine. That's probably better than play the top 3. A whirlwind. Zero cost block. Whirlwind could be good. We don't really have the energy, but the AoE is nice, and we've got strength, and it's upgraded, so it's pretty decent. Especially if we get a thunderclap. Extra strength against elites is not bad as well. It's like insanely good? I don't know about that. It's gonna have a moment. I have faith that it's gonna have a moment where it's gonna shine and do good things. And I think that's all I want out of it, is one moment. Oh, nothing's getting through. I can deal 3 damage, or I can block. I can block for 3, or I can block for 3. Block for 3. If I get to erupt, I guess the issue with erupt is. Both good. I wonder how much mantra we're actually going to get. Probably not a lot. Yeah, if we can get Eruption cheaper, or if we got like a Tantrum or a... What's the other one? The one with the retain. Not that we need the retain, but... That's not enough. I should have armamentsed one of them. It wouldn't have mattered. Okay, so that's okay then, right? I don't think that's the moment that made it great, but that was definitely worth it. Huh. Meditate? I think we erupt when we absolutely have to. I don't think we meditate after an eruption. Oof. Stay worth? No. Because we can't get it, that's the only way we can get into Calm, so we'd have to use it just to get into Calm and bring back a card. With the bring back a card can be very good. And then that makes the eruption give us energy. So there's potential there. But on 3 energy, it's really hard to get that play happening. If I had 4 energy, I think I'd be more likely. Especially because that means I wouldn't have Pyramid, so it would give us more deck control, whereas we've got really good deck control right now. Whirlwind incoming. Whirlwind would be bad, because we'd straight up take damage. And on the dailies, the idea of elites is to not take damage. Oh, from the last fight? Yeah, that'd be fine. So I can get him down to 18 with the disarm, but I don't think I can block out 18 and kill that. So I can scry first and hope for an AoE. Or we take an extra 7. Or I could just use that potion. Oh, we've got extra. Okay, let's... Yeah, without killing this, it's not going to happen. Memories disarm. Hey, Paw. No, disarm was in my hand. Okay, so now we could bottle a Whirlwind, which is really strong. We could bottle, Talk to the Hand, which is also very strong. Who are we up against? Automaton, so Talk to the Hand is very weak. Automaton's going to be tough. One, two, three. One. It's gonna hit twice. I have to hit with weeb. Sorry. Block for 3 or block for 5? Probably doesn't really matter. That way. Okay. Oh. So now True Grit's a thing. Yeah. Can reduce some of the cards we don't want. Just anger up. Lantern's really nice. It's your energy on turn 1 with a whirlwind now. Okay, so vulnerable. If we hit him once, he'll be on 79. We got 8. Vulnerable to 18 times 3 is not enough. Maybe if we use a fire potion first. Be 59, 51. That gets us there. I'm either going to be good or not good. Ah, good. Flex plus, fine. Oh. Flex plus? Flex plus. 28.56, are we there? Yeah. 14, 28, 56. Okay. So that was that moment of greatness that we needed out of Whirlwind. I think it just, like, yeah. It did a thing. Battle transfer for Seeing Red? Yeah, maybe. It's definitely a potential play. Armaments is good too. That'll be a nice upgrade. I probably should. Feel No Pain's probably fine. Do I want to remove anything? If I get a Fiend Fire, I won't get a Fiend Fire because I'm playing Pauper. And Corruption's rare now. I've got a few exhausts, I think that's worth. Whoa. We got our revenge though. Did I take a halt? Yeah, I did. If I had energy, I'd probably take that uppercut. So we really want to get through the things here, but I don't think we're going to. I want to keep both of those. We need to block and deal a bunch of damage next turn. It's going to be really tough. It's going to be like Thunderclap and Whirlwind and then dead. Yeah, that are we just small? No, God. I want to save that for this turn. 20. Okay, hang on. Okay, so we're blocked out, which is good. We're going to deal some damage, which is also good. I think if we Thunderclap and Whirlwind next turn, and we kill off the little guys when he's not attacking. Is that going to just kill them? That'll be 18, 36, Thunderclap 44. So I'd like to do some damage, which we do anyway. Plus we get the Consecrate as well next turn. So they'll definitely be dead. May as well do the weave on him. It's fine. It's actually good. We're going to get that back after we Whirlwind. I need to block next turn, which I think we do. So the disarm, we're probably not going to get a disarm in play. So I don't want to Seeing Red this turn. I think I want to Seeing Red next turn, but we're going to stifle our draw. So I could Seeing Red for, like, just put some damage out. There was Zap. I got rid of it because it was useless in this run. I think we need the draw. I really want to play Hooked Hand, but... Either that or we just get the kill. Not being in calm. If I pull back a... they're no vulnerable either. Defect orb starter. No, it's just a zap. You don't get the defect orb starter. You still have Ironclad's Burning Blood. Energy. I probably should... No, I needed the energy this turn. I think I screwed this up. Unless we can anger out. I don't think we anger out. It's only going to be 3 as well. We can go for a potion. Use Entropic. Survivor's 11 though. If I pull back Survivor and True Grit, that's 20. If I feel no pain, it's only going to be 23. Survivor, oh, True Grit, Survivor's 0 cost. So between that and True Grit's 20. Can feel no pain, throw a disarm, and then bash next turn. Iron Wave. Is that not going to be enough? Oh no, so when we disarm, that gives me 26, which is what I want, so let's get rid of the Iron Wave. Then we can bash next turn, erupt the turn after, and win then. Erupting the turn after sucks though, they both suck. This is going to be a flex next turn. Oh, I was thinking that was coming back in my hand. That's why I played it first. I was wanted to play it and have it come back, but it's the wrong card. I was thinking of a different Watcher card. Okay, fourth energy. Fourth energy is really strong. So whether we want to take it in upgrades or Sozu. Hey Balthamos, how you doing? Yeah, still perfect, so that's fine. We've got a fair bit of upgrades already done, and I've got an Armaments Plus, so I think that's probably a better one. Plus we can Entropic later. We can always Entropic now and take Sozu. I think this is a better way to go. Awaken one? Do we have powers? A single feel no pain? That's okay then. Alright, where's the elite set? There and there. 3? Okay. Okay. You get to go to a store as well. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot less damage. That's pretty good. I kind of want the crush joints, but yeah, okay. A bit risky. Our defense isn't the greatest, but we've got good offensive value. But Awakened One's a long fight. Oh, Crescendo. That's what we were after before. That really helps out because it's like the 0 cost on the Wrath. It's way better than Eruption. Duplicate. No, because Highlander. Oh man, Highlander's 100 points. The only thing we could do would be like hit a defend. I don't know if Survivor counts on Highlander, and I don't really want to find out. It would be a good one to pick, though. Really need to find out, hey, because that would be something that would be really good to know. Well, I wouldn't dupe Battle Trance, no, but no, that it wouldn't be bottled. Hey Lamp, how you doing? Good morning, exploits. There's a no duplicate non-starter card squad. That's Highlander. That's what we're going for. But just wondering if the non-defend starters count as starters, because you normally only get one of them anyway. So like, because I had an option to duplicate a Survivor, which would have been an okay option, but because I don't know what happens, I don't want to risk my 100 points for it. This could get weird. I really needed to bash, I think. Or crescendo. Oh, tranquility now. The 2 Parasite Quake Highlander, yes, they do. 2 curses definitely do. It's one of the biggest complaints you get on the cursed runs is when the final boss gives you a curse that's a duplicate, because you have no chance of planning to remove that. So if you want to try and get curses points, you need to, go into that fight with an Omamori. Which does happen sometimes, and you feel great if you sort of were able to pull that off, but especially since the curses aren't seeded as well. Or they are in a way that doesn't guarantee everyone gets the same curses. So that's also another complaint on those runs, where someone gets a normality and someone gets a clumsy. It's like, yeah, this is fair. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that makes it not the same run when you get into it, and it's kind of tough because you just want it to be, that's the whole idea. Especially when the title screen says pitch yourself up against other players. Like, I can't. It's not the same run all the time. Feeds pesticide? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Oh man, we have to crescendo at a chance to not die. Spicy. Okay then. No. Well, I could get it. Go again. Believe in Entropic? Nah, I'm gonna save that for Awaken one. That turned out okay. Age could be a thing. It's a decent Chemex pickup. There you go. You ordered some block? That seemed to work. That random attack cost 0 this turn. I think could actually be okay since we're not planning on having lots of turns with Awaken 1. Like we're trying to end this on turn 2 or 3, right? Can I end this with a crescendo and a flex pot right now? That's the question. Like, that's going to be 7. If we flex 4, that'll be 17. So 34 times 7 is like just 230 something, close to 240. Plus that one. Plus that one. It's going to be very close. Yeah, plus an entropic, plus that potion, plus what we battle trance. So the question is, do we armaments the battle trance? No, we just go for raw damage. Rage is per card, not per thing. Plus we can halt, but that doesn't matter. Plus we talk to the hand or twin strike. I don't think talk to the hand's the big deal. I think the twins. Well, the talk to the hand does some next turn. Do we even need to do it? Do we just talk to the hand and put up some damage plus letter opener? Yeah. There's the feel no pain option. We just go for feel no pain. I'm a little bit worried about the multi-hit though. I mean, we could just block this and... I can't get out of Wrath, no. But it's whether we can kill next turn is the big deal. That's nice. I should Spirit Shield first, Panz. Spirit Shield first, come on. There's a hold on to that for a hit, right? I need more energy. Good attempt. But I think we needed something else to happen. Yeah, it would have been beyond perfect. Yeah, it's 100 points. Still, fun run. We championed all but one elite. Yeah. The first giant head. We got Highlander. Highlander, when you've got two perfect elites, holding on to Highlander's, I think, worth it. Because it's a 100-point trade-off and you might not even get perfect on that elite. Because there was times where there was a second talk to the hand on offer. The Survivor, I don't know if it would have made a difference in that fight. There's the option where we don't go into Wrath form as well. But Waken one with 3 strength, you've still got to block the multi-attack or get the kill. And without the double damage, getting the kill's tough next turn. Yeah, that's the thing. There was no... I did have a disarm, but because of lethality, the Waken one's starting at +3. I don't know on Pauper. It says no duplicates. Like, it just straight up says no duplicates. But we know it defends and strikes don't count. I don't know if Bash... Because it's not very often that you get to have 2 bashes or 2 zaps, eruption or Survivor, or like, what else is there? The weak card and the dual cast and Tranquility one. Like you very rarely find yourself in a position where you'd have those to find out. Oh, sorry, Pauper is no rares. Highlander's on the no dupes, sorry. So Pauper one's easy, just no rares. But yeah, Highland and Pauper's worth 50 points. So I think like very rarely do you want to dupe one of the starters. But that option to take the Survivor was a really good option there. What rank? Oh yeah. So if we'd got that one, we would have been like there, which would have been nice. It's still going to be okay. Yeah, 25. I'm happy with that.